What's good, YouTube? In this video, we're going to be talking about the Facecam from Elgato and the settings you should change and tinker with to get you a nice crisp image. Unfortunately, no, this is not the Elgato 4K, the new bad boy with the better sensor, with the low light capabilities increased and the color accuracy is nice and beautiful. Sadly, it's not that, but these settings will help you get that right as well. And Elgato, if you're watching this video, if you see this, go ahead and send that bad boy to me. I need that. You feel me? But we're going to get straight into the settings. As far as the camera hub situation goes, I don't change a lot. You can copy these settings if you want to, but they might look different based on your lighting situation. This is just a ring light behind the monitor on full blast beaming. So right here, you see we have the zoom, field of view type stuff. You can zoom in if you want to. I normally leave it as wide as it can be because I want to show the background. So that's what I leave it on. You choose what you like the most. Oh, and up here I have the 1080p 60 FPS situation going. And a quick tip, if you ever have any lag, delays, stutters, anything, jitters, whatever, with your Elgato, all you want to do is hit the I want to say control. There you go. Hit control. And then you want to hit the settings button right there. And down here for USB transfer mode, you want to change this from automatic to this right here if you're having that problem. If you have a desktop computer, usually you can choose bulk. But with my laptop, I had a little too much sinister stuff going on as far as micro stutters, jitters, and it just was not right. So I chose this right here, and it was beautiful. Ever since then, never had a problem, never had an issue. So that's a quick tip right there. Slam the like button for that, because if you ever run into that issue, it's going to help you tremendously. Down here we have the picture. I don't change this at all. So 30%, you go up, it's going to get quite crazy, but you might like that. Some people might think this is lit, looks cool. Go down, that's a little too low for me. Back to 30%. Nice and beautiful. Saturation, the same thing. Go down too low, you might like that. And if you go up, that's super duper bright, super duper vibrant. But hey, it is what it is. If you like it, you love it, go ahead and mess with it. I kind of like 85-ish. It's cool, but I'm gonna go ahead and drop it down to 55%, because in your editor, you can always add in a little bit of saturation after the fact. You don't have to use it in your settings all the time. As far as the sharpness is concerned, you go down to 0. You might not like it. +1, +2, +3, +4. I leave it on +2. You can add sharpening in after the fact as well. As far as the exposure, this is the part right here that I feel is the most important part. If you mess this up, it can leave you feeling very irritated, because this right here, the shutter speed I have set is the rule of the shutter speed situation. They normally say double it for whatever your FPS is. So 60 FPS, I'm doubling it to 120. So that's going to give me a more natural motion blur situation. If I go down too far, it's going to have them colors looking beautiful, but it's going to make this happen. Now, if you're ever watching a video and you feel weird, you feel uneasy, you feel like what the heck is going on, and you don't know what it's about, you feel a little motion sickness, it's more than likely they don't have their shutter speed correct. So this right here, I can't watch a video like that for long. I promise you, I'm gonna have to get off of that bad boy immediately, more than likely, or just listen to it. As far as the ISO, this right here is set to the lowest setting because I have it on the full blast brightness on my ring light. If we go up too far, obviously if you have a dimmer situation, you're gonna have to go up with some of these settings to make it more bright. But if you go too far with the shutter speed, it's going to mess up your frame rate, and you're going to be lagging and jittery and stuff like that. You don't want that at all. You go up too far on the ISO, it's just going to wash you out, and that's not going to be cool either. So you want to find the right balance for you. If you're doing gameplay video, it really doesn't matter, because right here, this is what automatic wants to do. This is what automatic wants to do right there. This looks beautiful. I like it. I love it. But unfortunately, it's doing that. So not only is it changing how the motion blur looks, it's actually flickering and blinking based on it's trying to change automatically. Now, that doesn't really do much if you're just sitting there chilling, playing a game in the zone, doing a just chatting stream or something like that. That's cool. But If you're an animated person, you're moving, you're showing things, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're picking this up, you're picking this up right here, you might not want that on. So right here, as you can see, I also changed it to negative 1.7 instead of having it on 0. So 0 right here is what it wants to do automatic for the center weighted. If I choose average, it gets a little bit brighter. Center weighted, it kind of dims the background just a little bit. But as you can see, even that's brighter than what I have set for the manual settings. So I leave it on manual. You can choose what you like the most. The choice is yours. As far as the white balance goes, you already saw I had it on auto. So auto looks cool, but if you need a little bit more warmth on your skin, you can turn it off and bump it up to what you like, bump it down if you got too much on it. But for me, auto looks great. I like it. Noise reduction, I don't too much fool with that at all because I don't see the need for it. But if you like it and need it, just turn it on. It's not going to hurt you. As far as this down here, the anti-flicker, you can't have that on unless you choose the automatic situation. Makes sense. It's automatically doing something. It's going to be adjusting based on what's happening. So right here, if you're experiencing certain flickers and certain things, you want to choose that. I never do, so I'm pretty much cool. And also, if you have certain lights going on so let me do it back to automatic. So if we put it back to what I had earlier for the automatic, and then right here, you can see that we can get it to flicker the light in the background. You see right there, we're starting to get the lights to pulse a little bit based on when we come in. You see that light, like the flutter going through the little lines. That's going to happen when you have it on automatic. So that's another reason why I don't too much fool with it. So I turn that off and leave it off. And also, if you have an RTX type card, you can do all this fun stuff over here as far as adding certain things, changing the background with the AI. I don't have an RTX card, unfortunately, or I would show you that. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please slam the like button. It's greatly appreciated. It helps the channel out a lot. And it also helps the videos get to people who need to see them and would like to see these bad boys. And if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing as well. And also, a lot of people wonder sometimes, like, how can I help YouTubers out? The best way to help YouTubers out is to watch more of their videos and to let them bad boys play all the way through. Let them ads play too. Let at least 40 seconds of them ads play. Let that first one do its thing. Let the second one play for about 40 seconds. You're helping us all out tremendously. I appreciate you to the max. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.